What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf. Lucky Week 13 is underway. Everyone hoping for some good fortune as we enter the home stretch. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What is up?
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. One play action, Williams. He rolls to his, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
His first throw is an interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Huskies force the turnover on the first series of this game. And this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but, hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means first down.
Ready. Bridge, first down. A gain of 21 yards.
Here we go, set.
And an Anchorage
Blue
first
32.
down.
Hut, hut.
Hand off to Tutu. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Rolling out to his left. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Zone read. I'll give it to Tutu. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Huskies pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. So they'll decline this and take the results. Thanks to the penalty, they'll kick it away from further up the field. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. First down throw by Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Williams from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Huskies are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Let's go.
Headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Play action with Richardson. Buying some time right. He's going deep down this. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And they're going to have a first down now. All set to go now from the 35. Richardson on first and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
That's another Anchorage. First down.
On the give, it's to dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pass is caught at the 9. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
For an Anchorage. First down.
And in motion, headed right.
First down.
Give here to the motion man. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's second and goal from the 6.
Brings up second and goal.
They're going to run. Here's the rookie from Kansas State. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Huskies parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
In front.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. So we'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
got first down here from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught. He's got Washington. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time left. Near the goal line. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Forced out to his right. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. The Huskies take a 20-zip lead. Roy Dallas on for the extra point. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Following the penalty, the kick moves up, and he sends it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready to hard. Here we go.
On play action, here's Williams. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Chuba Hubbard. 8 yards on the pickup.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Whiskey.
At the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. Williams on 1st down. Offense getting set to start things off again. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway.
Ready, set.
Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. Caps fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Jack Von Leslie on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Caps get it back to a 14-point game.
21. Caps 7.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
All set to go now from the 35. Tootin gets it from the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Working from the gun. It's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he is in. Touchdown. The Huskies stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Huskies stretch their lead to 21.
28, cap 7.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Williams off the play fake. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Huskies get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep down the left side.
You know, that's a tough one right there. Actually, when you're outside the pocket, because your body is going and moving laterally, it often takes the ball out of bounds just like that. That's a tough connection to make, even under the best of circumstances.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hauled in down the sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Richardson. Flush out now to his left. Has it down close. Touchdown. The Huskies pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Huskies grow their lead yet again.
Huskies 35, Cap 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready to go.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this is taken ahead to the 37. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Third down, here's Williams. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stay with us. More from San Juan on the other side. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3. And we'll go for it, Williams. He's got it to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready to go.
Williams from the gun. And man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Second and 14 at the 31-yard line.
Going play action. Williams. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now and slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. They connect for the first. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Caps chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And go! They faked it! Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Got it. Ready?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Go.
Inside give here for Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Okay.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Motioning left is their running back. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. To throw, Richardson. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they get this down at the 12-yard line before being stopped. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up 1st down. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. 2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go.
Once more now. It's Richardson. Coming in the goal line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Richardson. Chased out to his right. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Huskies get more points to end a lopsided first half. Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Huskies continue piling on to this lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
The final throw before the break. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Well, they are getting boat raced already. Got to try to spark something up here, so they're going to try the onside kick. Do they get their own kickback? Yes! What a play! Fourth quarter of a game, totally get this call. We expect to see an onside kick in pursuit of the lead. But Brock, walk me through this. Still in the first half. Isn't it a little early for that?
Yeah, I think it's a little early for you and me and a lot of the analytics books out there. But to me, this is a head coach saying, I'm going to put the game in my hands. My decision-making. I'm going to be the one who has to answer for it after the game anyway. And he is setting the tone of aggressiveness for his team today.
His lofty little throw is going to wind up incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. Fields the hard squib kick. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Getting out to his left. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. The Huskies grow the lead coming out of halftime. Corey Gallis on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Thanks to the penalty, they'll kick it away from further up the field. Power squib kick is taken in. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Ready to go. Punch, fires, punch.
Working from the gun, Williams. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Cavs start the second half with some needed points. Raheem Morris keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
Here we go.
Offense will line up.
Williams trying to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
Huskies 49.
Well, they were just 1 away from the strikeout, Brock, but their third attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
Well, partner, we still got a full quarter left, but surprised them with the onside kick here. And to their credit, they got the ball back.
Well, I think even the most progressive coaches in the past would have never made that call. But we're seeing this more and more. Teams becoming more aggressive by the year, especially, Kate, when they're trailing in the game, doing what they think they've got to do to give themselves a chance to win.
The first down from the 41.
First down.
Off the play fake, Williams. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
To throw, Williams. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
What is up?
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And that miss follows the pattern of how well things have gone for them here.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
And all that pursuit pays off. They track him down and drop him well behind the line of scrimmage. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound. Thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
It's some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Down and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
What is up?
1st down, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Yards. And the Sam 1.
1st down throw by Williams. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
On play action, here's Williams. Oh, he puts him air under this one, right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Huskies have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether. Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
70, Timberwolves.
On first down, it's Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. You turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Headed out right. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion. Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
On the ready.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6.
Ready.
Needs the goal line. He takes it himself. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Result of the play is a turnover.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. So it's second down coming up. Williams on the play action. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs too.
First down.
Going play action. Williams. That's incomplete left side. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Gordon down the field, and he's got it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
38-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
It's now third
Just an
down.
incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Throwing now off the play action. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it is incomplete. Winning big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Fourth and forever coming up.
Ready to run. Touchdown.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. In big trouble now and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And an Anchorage first down.
Kick the Eagle.
It's a
Kick
gain
the
of
Eagle.
25 yards.
Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. He rolls to his right. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Huskies put up even more points in a win. The Gallus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Huskies tack on 7 more to their lead.
He's 56. That's 27.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Oh, he lost the football! No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Guys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready to run.
First down, Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second and 16 at the 29-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Working from the gun, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They step up to a second and 11 here following the sack.
At the 49-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
Vegas, Vegas.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He gets it to Fant. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 20. And the San Juan. First down.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Williams to throw. He's got it downfield near the edge. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another San Juan first
Ready to
down.
run.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
The second down pass. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and goal, and the offense hoping something can finally go right here. To throw, Williams. Catch is made in close. He has the touchdown. The Caps putting up points in a game decided. Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on two to that touchdown.
The offense will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Has a man downfield. This is Washington. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for an Anchorage. First down.
19,
It's a gain of 20.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On the move, headed right. All right, no one to throw to, so he's just going to chuck this into the next municipality. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he is in. Touchdown. The Huskies keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Borregales on for the extra point.
Borregales on for the extra point.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think we envision this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw by Williams. Lobs this deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys.
And they pick him off again. And the Huskies take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still